Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of the podcast, the Cactus and Velma Grace podcast. Welcome to my couch.
Pretty little shorty. Got it all for me.
Try my face.
Take off your freaking hat.
Well, so we've been talking about making YouTube videos and shit for a little bit, right?
Yeah, how's
and we
that
both
going?
just been lazy. I spend $53 a month on
Listen,
Adobe.
so what happened, let me just give you a quick story time. So Catherine spent like 5 hours, probably. 5 hours. Well, first of all, I probably spent like 2 or 3 hours playing Sims, which like wasn't that much work or whatever. And because it's Sims. But then I spent like literally 5 hours editing this video. And then
I got sorry.
I don't know what happened, but for some reason, all of the footage got deleted.
Just gone from
Gone.
existence. Wah, wah,
And,
wah. Sorry, I'm just fucking corny.
And it was really upsetting, and then I was like pissed off, and I was like, I'm fucking pissed. I was like, I need to take a break from editing, like I'm bullshit about this. And then that was like a couple months ago,
And then and then I talked
and then
about.
like life got in the way. I don't know, like I just when I get home from work, I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking sit down and edit a
Also,
video.
I'm like so big. I would much rather spend 2 hours streaming than spend 2 hours making a video. The issue is making a video. Not the issue. The thing is making a video is so much more productive because that's there for 4 years. That people can click on it and go back to. Our stream is gone in 2 months. And if you're not there live, watching a live stream replayed is cool. If you like the channel, it's cool. But like, the part of the reason of streaming is like engaging
Is like
and
talking
shit.
in real time because
So,
it's like
I almost want to do some like real videos, like when we go on like a trip or something. We make
a
like a
little
cool...
vlog.
It
What
doesn't
if
have
we
to be
became
like a
vloggers?
hey guys, like we're at Market
Ben
Basket
and
buying
Cat
like
TV vloggers.
I don't know.
Vloggers
Let us know in the
Central.
comments if you fucking want that. But I just think it'd be cool if we did like a montage or something of us traveling,
Yeah.
something like that. But I do want some like gameplay videos. I'm just lazy. I was talking actually tonight. Maybe after this we could record ourselves playing Fall Guys.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
Grace, come sit. Come join the pod.
So we
the podcast.
we decided last night we're officially gonna start having a schedule.
Yes. Tell
We're
them
committing to the schedule.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like you're.
Yeah. Well, I don't. No. Okay. So Ben.
Well, no. But
Stop. I was like watching TV or something. Ben was brushing his teeth, and he like comes in. I don't know. You kind of talked about this with your like toothbrush in your mouth, but you were like really excited about it, and I was like, yes, I'm excited too. So we've been
I was
talking.
just-
We have 2 friends that do yoga. I don't know if they do it every day.
shout out Ann and Ryan.
Yeah.
We can shout
Okay.
out our
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
come
We can
on.
say their names. So like Ann
There's
and
no
Ryan
last names.
do yoga. I don't know if they do it
And
every
it's
day.
fuck Ann and Ryan hours. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
They do yoga. They've been into doing yoga, and now like Ryan's over here. He's like, I don't know. He's probably like 6'3" or
Yeah,
some shit.
motherfucker's
Can touch
tall,
his
dude.
toes.
Yeah,
like,
casually.
And like also this kid like neither of them like exercise or like do any no offense Anna Ryan, sorry.
Besides the 3 a.m. height, they're motivated.
They're
bro.
motivated.
They're fucking.
They're doing
Ann wakes up in
yoga,
the morning.
dude. Like,
she wakes up in the morning
goes
at
and does
6.
the horses.
Yeah, cleans
like,
every day.
Yeah.
We saw her get shit faced. I'm talking. We
Yeah.
were pretty drunk. Ann was throwing back vodka. Like we tried
Yeah.
to make her drinks weaker, did not tell her. We tried putting no booze in the drink to hide it from her. And she's like, I can tell this doesn't. Besides the point. She woke up at 6 in the motherfucking morning to feed
and went
those
to go
horses.
feed the
dude.
damn horses.
That's motive. That's dedication right
commitment
there.
to the
right?
horses, bro.
Don't you play with those damn
So-
wires? I see you looking at them.
Come on, hop up.
Come on, we want the belt.
So, whatever. So they do yoga, and I was like, I want to do yoga. Because, like, yoga's, like, exercise, but
And
it's
we
not
both complain about our
exercise.
fucking hips and
Yes.
knees hurting and our back
And, like,
and
I
shit.
want to be more flexible, and, like, I just want to be, like, oh, I see a little head. Oh, good girl.
Oh, ready? Butthole to
Yeah.
everyone at home.
There's the butthole. So,
Oh.
that's a good place for you. Good girl.
She sat right in the middle there.
So, like, we want to do yoga. Whatever. That was, like, a rambling way of
Well,
saying.
Catherine
we're
decided
gonna do
she's
yoga.
going to fucking... So, on Sunday, woke up... I've had something wrong with my stomach for the past, like,
Yeah,
month.
Ben's,
I don't
like,
know why. I'm
dying,
literally... Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Check out our GoFundMe for my death. So on Sunday, I was literally just throwing up all day, and Catherine's like, what if I did some yoga? And it just, like, she was talking about how much better she felt after doing it and shit. And I've been going to the
shit
chiropractor.
That
Fucking
shit hurted.
$15 for every visit at the chiropractor, and the only thing I like is when they stretch me. And it hit me, like, That's a
I could
fucking YouTube
stretch,
video,
yeah.
son. Yeah, like
Yoga with Adrian, dude. Shout out.
shout out Adrian and her dog.
Yeah, she's a cute dog too. So we decided that every day when we get home, it's gonna be like make dinner, eat some dinner. We can like talk a little bit, maybe watch like some TV, relax until like 6:30, and then it's time to like stream. Well, we said
We have certain days we're gonna stream. We
so we said we said Thursdays is gonna be during that time we do the podcast.
Yeah, Thursday nights we don't stream.
And then we kind of said it was almost gonna be like free time almost, where like we either stream together or like just you stream or just I stream or like I watch TV, you stream, whatever. Like if there's a day where like I don't really want to stream and like I just want to watch TV, but like probably
Because Catherine hates you guys.
I don't stop. But probably at least I would say at least like I was gonna say 3 times a week, but that includes Sundays. At least 3 times a week, including Sundays, it'll be a together stream.
Yeah, honestly, the other
and sometimes there might be days where neither of us want to stream, and like
every
we just
Sunday,
do our own thing.
Sundays are committed always going to be duo streams. 9 times out of 10 on a Monday, like during a day, it's going to be Catherine alone.
Yeah.
And nighttime might be us, and then Tuesday during a day is usually me alone. Also, I just put in my 2 weeks at my job, and I'm going to fuck around with doing some daily streams for like. It's not going to be for fucking 4 years of my life. It's literally going to probably be like 2-3 weeks of just like daily streams. Yeah. I just want to see if you guys like that. If it's something you enjoy, then I'll try and personally work on making some videos. I want to try and watch some. Like I said, I literally pay $53 a month for all the Adobe programs. Can we talk about fact you can't buy that?
We never finished our schedule though.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So then like at like 9 o'clock, then it's time to do our yoga.
Just fucking yoga. Lots of yoga, guys.
For yoga for like 15, 20 minutes. And then like one of us has to shower every day because like
we're
really bad at showering.
I used to shower every day.
And I used to shower once for like 14 days. So like now we're essentially gonna shower every other day. So like somebody has to be in that shower every single day. Yeah. And then
commit to it. You gotta stay fucking clean, bro.
And then at like 9:45, then it's time to watch Shameless, watch a little episode of Shameless, and then it's time for bed.
You been enjoying Shameless? Genuinely?
Yeah, I love it.
It's a good show. If any of you at home are looking for a show to watch, it's kind of long. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of fucking like we just finished the first season recently. We've been watching it a lot. It's because they're long episodes. And it's like 12 episodes a season.
And also the episodes are like kind of intense, where it's like okay, like I watch this one and like a lot happens.
A lot happens usually in the episode.
And it's like I gotta chill and go.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, so that's our new schedule, and that's what
we're trying to stick to it. And also, I feel
it's day 1, and we're doing so good so far.
We went out and bought yoga mats today.
Yeah,
folks.
we did. They're sitting on the floor over there.
Do you want us to show?
No, it's fine.
That's a lot of extra.
Yeah, you need to calm down a little bit. But,
sorry, I feel like I need to move. I need some more. I need another beer me. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Well, what?
This is their little baby.
This is their baby. Sorry, it's in 30 frames, by the way. We're filming this on Catherine's Mac, and it was like tweaking a lot.
Remember we used to stream on my Mac?
Yeah. Me too, and then fucking crashed every other time.
Yeah,
dude, for
and then,
any of you...
finally Colton was like, fuck this shit, you had to take this computer.
Yeah, if any of you are like watching this podcast and have been here since we used to stream on the Mac, if any of you know about Stardew Valley days, dude, Stardew Sundays, dude,
yeah.
I want to bring those back.
Like, it all worked out perfectly because, like, Pete got a new computer. Mm-hmm. So then, like, Colton just had that one lying around because, like, Pete built his whatever.
That's how it always happens.
Yeah.
So think about
and
when
then,
I got
like,
Mitch's.
Colton was like, please, like, take this computer. Like,
yeah, so literally we got a computer.
I bought it, but...
Yeah, but it was $200, and that included an SSD, mind you, which we still haven't used. Well, we need to figure that out at some point.
Drawer,
I just don't think that's going to be good on your computer you have now.
Yeah.
It'd be better off you got a newer, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But... So pretty much we had that. We're using it for a while. It worked perfect for 720p, 30 frames, but it was getting a little overwhelmed. Well, I'm not allowed to look at the camera.
Oh, it looks like you're looking down there.
I'm talking. Can you let me talk?
Yeah, sorry, okay.
So we used that for a while, and then when we moved in here, we were using my old computer, like my computer, and that was handling 720 like no problem.
Yeah,
seemed like
that
it was doing really
great.
good.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do 60 frames. We just were locked on only doing 30.
Yeah.
And then shout out Papa Meech. He randomly posted on his Snapchat story like, "Yo, I'm selling my computer.
Yeah.
$500 too. Already built. It's got a fucking beefy like the parts in there alone are gonna be around 500 something. And then I probably would have to pay someone to build it and blah blah blah. And then if it doesn't work, it's nice I can like call and be like, hey, this isn't working. Oh, I'll come over and like look at it. Since we got that, now we can do 60 frames. So my goal down the road is to get something we can do 1080p 60. But who gives? As long as it's at 60 frames at 720, it's HD.
Yeah.
You're not sitting there to be like, the pixel on the screen is kind of like...
Well, Ben is sitting there doing that.
Well, yeah, I always
like,
want to upgrade. You know what I mean? I want to make it look better. That's why I'm saying I'm sorry it's at 60 frames. But anyways, I wanted to talk about how fucked Adobe is. So back in the day, Adobe programs have always been pricey. Like, just kind of like fucked pricey. Like, Photoshop was $600. But you pay $600 and you own the program. That doesn't exist now. You can't own Adobe software. You just rent it constantly. You're just throwing money away to use it, to have access to it, to touch the fingertips of it.
Like, you're never paying it off. It's
You
not
will
like
never
it costs
own it.
$1,000 and you pay $20 a month until you pay it off.
And it's cool that it's like cheaper. It's like easier access. Because like back in the
But
day,
it's
if
not
you want,
cheaper because for the rest of your fucking
you're
life,
paying
you're
that.
gonna
Like
pay
literally,
$50 a month.
I'm just thinking about how fucked that is.
I
Like,
would
pisses
have
me
rather
off.
have just dropped $1,000 and gotten it.
You got in Photoshop
Yeah,
and Premiere.
like,
Then fine.
boom.
Yep. No, I
Like-
100% agree. It's just then I think like fuck, I'm spending $53 a month on this and I don't even use the program. So that's why I've been trying to like be motivated to be like even use fucking Photoshop. Like I'll have to use Photoshop to make a thumbnail for this. And that's cool. That's something I should do. You know what I mean?
That's life.
But I don't know.
That's freaking
trying to work on our shit.
Wait, hold on. I kind of need to burp, maybe fart.
It
was a twofer!
was a Bart. God, the folks at home had to hear that. The Yeti's pretty sensitive too, so I'm almost guaranteed to pick that up. But hey, you know,
edit that part out.
I'm not gonna sit back here and watch this whole thing and fucking edit it out. You can if you want.
Wow.
Yeah, we should have wrote down some fucking topics.
Ben goes, okay, so my original idea, I want to do this episode about our pet peeves about each other.
We can still
And like
talk
some
about
stories. Yeah, we will in a minute because my ideas are always good. Ben goes, yeah, I wrote down one idea today. Amazon rules the world.
No, seriously, look
so
at this.
Bullshit.
Hold up.
Like,
Let me pull it out. I made a notebook page and I'm thinking like podcast topics. Right here. Podcast topics. Amazon is kind of scary. By the way, do you guys like our setup with the webcam? It's on.
It's on a box of kitty
yeah,
litter.
like box of cat litter. Well, dude, we had it on the laptop and this thing's
It's
some
too
like
low, yeah.
some ghetto like blocky webcam and it's just like
It's just dragging my
all
laptop.
tabs. Like this
through back.
panning, it's just constantly
Yeah.
panning. Like, but yeah, then we had a fucking problem setting it up. When we first put it on, it was like super delayed and shit. But whatever.
Also, our
We're
coffee
here now.
table's just like low and like our couch is like high, so like we need it to be like up.
Yeah, I hope this
But-
looks nice. You get a lot of leg action.
Yeah. Oh, tell me a pet peeve about me that you have.
How obsessed you are with making the goddamn bed.
I've gotten better about that. Do you
have.
see that
I
bed in
know.
there? It
You
looks
finally
like
moved on.
garbage.
The thing is, I feel like the reason I didn't want to do this is because you have like 40 more pet peeves than I do.
What, is that seriously your only pet peeve about me?
I don't know. You put me on the spot. I'm trying to think. Why don't you go? Maybe I can come back. You're like, where do I start?
Yeah, no, you put me on the spot. I don't know. I feel. Whoa.
Whoa.
You have a bad habit of like leaving stuff around. Like you don't pick up after yourself. But like in like a weird way where it's like when you like take out the plastic wrap to like cover a dish, it's like you just leave the plastic wrap on the counter. And it's like put it back in the drawer.
I've gotten better.
Yeah, that's true. And oh my god, there was a whole debacle where every time I would go to fill up my water bottle with the water jug in the fridge, this shit would have like this much water in it. Like literally like this much. And I'm like, if it's down like this much or lower, put a new jug in
I've gotten
with
better
it.
at that
I know,
too.
and I know, and you have the thing about you is that also if I talk to you about stuff,
It's
9
constructive
times
criticism.
out of 10, you'll work on it and you'll fix it.
That's something you gotta, for you folks at home, right? If you live with someone, your parents, you can't really do that. You can't be like, my mom leaves us. They own the house, so you gotta fucking suck a dick and get over it. But someday when you have a house or apartment, whatever, and because technically I know we're dating, but we're technically roommates in a sense.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to compromise. Well, you know what
No, yeah.
We're technically living together in the sense that like.
That's true.
We obviously share the same room and shit, sleep in the same bed, but
That's inappropriate.
you gotta compromise, man. You gotta like tell people, because like you'll get fucking so annoyed if you just hold shit in. That's kind of anything.
But I will say that I think the difference between a true roommate and living with a significant other is like, I don't know. I feel like living with like a room, like your friend, as like your roommate, you kind of pick your battles a little bit because it's like, this is your friend and like you're kind of like walking a line a little bit. And
yeah,
it's
and I like look at Catherine and
yeah,
I'm like, bitch, you need a shower. Like,
and it's like living with like a significant other. It's like, I'm not scared to be like, can you pick up your shit on the fucking floor? Like now, do it now. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna like, the thing is like, I wouldn't walk into like Colton's room and be like, Colton, you need to pick up these clothes.
Bitch, you got 7 Mountain
like,
Dews
this
sitting
is
on
disgusting.
your fucking...
Like, because he's my like roommate where it's like, I'm gonna pick my battles
What's up,
a little
Peter?
bit.
What's good? What's up with your algae, bro? Why you got 40 bottles of algae sitting
I wonder
in your
if he
damn
still
room?
has that.
I'm pretty sure I saw on his Snapchat.
No.
Algae something. I don't know.
My
but
God.
it seems like he's something he's into. He's been
no,
into that for a while.
I guarantee you he's not into that anymore because Pete, I wonder if Pete's gonna watch this. Probably not. Pete doesn't really support me. Pete, I love you.
Fuck you, Peter.
I love you, Peter. I love you, but like...
Hope life's well if you're watching this.
So same with Colton is like a little bit better, but like Peter will get literally obsessed with something for like 2 weeks, and it's like algae. I need to order more algae on Amazon. I need all
like
algae.
$400.
I love algae, and then it's like 2 weeks later. It's like, Pete, how's your algae? And he's like,
oh, I'm just scrubbing
solar
my
panels.
motherboard
What?
with a
It's
fucking
solar
toothbrush.
panels.
Just
Solar
brushing
panels.
my motherboard's teeth really quick.
Yeah, like, I don't know. So who knows if he still has the algae. But anyway, like, I feel like the thing about living with you is, like, I'm not scared to, like, pick out, be like, stop doing that. Because, like, you're stuck with me, kiddo. You ain't going nowhere now, sweetie.
No.
But you could, like, ruin a friendship over, like, nitpicking.
Or you can just have really shitty roommates.
Yeah, I feel like overall I've lucked out. We're not going to talk about that. Keep your mouth shut.
I would love to, dude.
No. It's
Love to.
it's not worth it.
Bitch ain't watching this.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't want to badmouth her because that's not who I am.
Alright, we're moving on. Sorry.
Haha.
But, yeah, you did have pretty good. Deb was dope. I liked living with Deb, dude. Her old roommate, one of them, not both of them. So basically their apartment was set up that, like, the living room, obviously it's just living room. Off the living room was, like, this little area with 2 doors. And then there's, like, a little tiny area with Catherine's room over here.
Like, my door was literally, like, when you, like, walked into the apartment, you were, like, looking at my doorway. Like, it was, like, right there was, like, my door.
But when we played games, Dev was sitting on her computer in her room, and she could see the TV.
Yeah, she used to watch TV with me while she was sitting on
Or
her
she would,
computer.
like, we'd be, like, playing games, bro. Dev's dead silent for, like,
don't even
legitimately
realize she's home.
hour and a half, like, doesn't talk. All of a sudden, we find, like, cool diamonds, and it was Minecraft while we were playing, and she'd be like, oh my god, you guys just found diamonds. We're like, Dev,
you're home.
But it was so cool. That was, like, live streaming for us, having someone, like, engage with us. It was fucking dope.
Because she had a PC, so, like, all the time I would bring my little MacBook in and play Sims.
Yeah.
And she would be...
Remember any amiibo? She had some cool amiibos.
She did have cool amiibos. She would be like playing. We would play Sims together, but she played like The Sims 2 or some shit.
Why?
I'm not judging. I don't. People
probably
like it
that.
better.
Yeah, I mean.
And also, if it's the one you grew up on, whatever. So I would play The Sims 4. She would play Sims 2. And I would like sit on her bed.
What the fuck she's
we
doing
would watch
in that
Jerry Springer together, dude.
Dude, I miss Jerry Springer.
Remember we were gonna go?
Yeah, we got
Remember when
tickets.
I got tickets?
Yeah, and then it's like some bullshit.
Yeah, so now it's Judge Jerry or some stupid thing. But do you remember when
Can we say that sounds gay or is that bad?
That's bad. That sounds stupid.
Well,
so
I didn't mean gay as in stupid. We're not gonna.
Okay, you sound like Michael Scott right now. Like, you need to stop.
Back when I was younger, faggy just meant uncool. It's a quote, okay? Don't take it out of context.
So yeah. So do you remember when? Was that Lee's friend? Was that when Lee? It was Lee's sister's friend, I think. That came over and he told us
like,
about
I was
when
off
he was
Xans
on
when I
Jerry
went there.
Springer or whatever, and he like showed us like a video of him on there in like his little bow tie.
Dude,
he was, like, it was
Jerry,
awesome.
Jerry! I just wanted to yell it.
So then I was like, fuck it. Like, I was like, how much do tickets cost? And he's like, they don't cost anything. Like, you literally just like apply online and then like they'll call you and be like, how many do you want? So they like called me and I was like, I want like 6 tickets or whatever.
Do you think people got like a check for doing that show and the better views they got from people tweaking out that they got more money? Because there's
probably,
dude, some of those people on that show would go like, first off,
dude,
you're cheating on your baby daddy or something, and
with
you bring
like
him,
your baby
with his brother or something, yeah. And then you bring him on the show and tell him for the first time. There's no way you guys didn't talk about that. Someone be like, I don't know where to go from this. Like, what if we call Jerry Springer and try to make a check out of it before we go?
Like, I really wanted to go on Jerry Springer with Ben and just make up some like stupid.
Kenny could go on Jerry Springer.
Yeah, he could.
That could be when we do a podcast with Kenny. We could talk about a Jerry Springer episode. By the way, so what our goal is to like every couple episodes have a guest on. I want to try and do it. I don't think we can for a while. I was gonna say try and do it that we have a subscriber come on every now and again.
That might be like down the road a little bit.
Yeah, but we could definitely do a guest. And realistically, we could even just bring the Yeti somewhere. But Kenny would be the easiest.
Yeah.
Come down here.
Like Justin could come over and shit, but like.
I want to have Christian.
Are we gonna do a little ad break? Hey guys, so I'm gonna talk to you about Tidy Cat's cat litter. It's lightweight.
I don't think you're supposed to do that because.
Yeah.
Well, no, the reason
Probably
I
not.
say that. Do you need a beer or no?
Yes, please.
The reason I say that is because if we did that like a joke, and then in the middle of the video the thing fell, or like we're like, oh, sometimes it smells weird or something, or we say the word cunt and they don't like that we said tidy cats, and then I don't know.
But I do think honestly, I do feel like we should like chop this part out and maybe put in like a little just like visual like Ben and Kath TV live at 5 or whatever, and then like fade back into us talking.
Yeah, I could see. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be like an Adobe Premiere.
Yeah. Love it.
I want to learn how to do After Effects, dude. After Effects is fucking cool. But
yeah.
Anyone that watches this, do you have any fucking channels you fucking suggest?
The chat blows up.
Well, dude, actually, you know what we should do? This is what Bill does. I don't mean to try and copy him, but we should make an email or something. Maybe Twitter. If you follow us on Twitter, you could DM us a question or something you would like us to hear that we answer on like
that'd be
a podcast.
cool.
And it's not something where on stream you're like, what's your guys' favorite movie? Oh, I love Natural Born Killers. It's like, no, what's your favorite movie? It's like, oh, so I really like Natural Born Killers because it was written by Quentin Tarantino. Justin showed it to me when I was younger, and I like watched some of it, and then I fucking tripped while watching, and it was like this fucking life-changing experience.
Yeah. Okay, wait, I have a good one.
Okay, let's
get cozy. You can't even cross your legs. You need yoga, boy.
Hear my chest pop, dude.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't wait to do yoga with him later. He's gonna be like, I can't grab.
Guys, hold up. Our neighbor let us borrow his VR headset, bro.
PlayStation VR.
Our neighbor's super dope, bro. He's like
super
older.
dope.
He drives a Lexus, and he's a fucking lawyer, son. Like single man, just chilling in his apartment with his fish, dude. But he's fucking cool. No hate. I just mean like that's some like. I liked his table with the bass stand, dude. The speakers. That was classy.
Okay, so what's your most embarrassing moment? Tell us the story.
I don't know.
Go
That's
first
like
if
fucking
you,
on the spot.
I can go first if you need time to think.
I don't even know.
How do you not know your most embarrassing moment off the top of your head? Mine involves Justin.
I'm pretty sure. This is like a weird one. I don't know if we should cut this out, but I'll just fucking say it. Pretty sure I sent dick pics to someone, and then they fucking spread a whole like rumor about me having like a fucking like micro penis type shit or something. Yeah, and like a bunch of people came up to me and was like, "Yeah, I fucking heard you have a tiny dick or something." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like that. I don't know how many people said that. I don't even know if I sent the person a dick pic. I think it was.
They might have just like made it up,
or maybe. Like their friend showed them a picture or something. But like, that was pretty awkward in high school.
Yeah, damn.
You know? But also, I'm something where like high school is literally the most dumb shit. If you're in high school right now and something happens where you were dating this girl.
It's not the end of the world. Trust
literally,
me.
as soon as you get out of high school, no one cares. Someday, someone will be like, "Oh, I remember that time I fucking saw your tits or something." Like, haha.
Dude, like the time, literally, I just recently reconnected with like all my girlfriends from high school who like I thought all like hated me or whatever, and like one of them I was like, oh my god, like I've literally been thinking about like this fight that we had like every day, like I feel awful about it, and she was like, what? We had a fight?
That's what I'm saying.
Like people literally, high school doesn't even matter. Like the second you graduate, it's
also,
like, what?
It's kind of cool once you graduate high school. You'll be out at a bar like somewhere, and you'll see someone you went to school
with. And it's
with.
like it's like, oh my god,
hey, yeah. Remember
like,
you were a grade below me or something.
Yeah,
oh, you
like,
went to my school. I don't want to say the location, but like
you went to
Envy. I mean, you want to try and locate that. But cause like back in the day, I'm sure some of you feel this, where it's like, I don't want to talk to that person. They're in the clique. And
and it's like, dude, cliques don't
Because I was straight up, I was a fucking band nerd, dude. I was a band nerd stoner. Like, weird thing. I just hung out with Justin Con.
That's common.
I hung out with Justin. I almost said his full name. I said Con. And just fucking smoked and bumped rap music and then played. Dude, I was good at trumpet, though.
Embarrassing stories.
Okay.
I have two.
What's your shirt say?
It says Lisa Frank.
It says Lisa.
Dude, Lisa Frank was my shit as a kid. She made like erasers and notebooks and like folders and stuff.
She was a racist? Oh my god.
What? Okay, I have two embarrassing stories. I have one from like my childhood and one from like high school years.
How do you remember these like so well? I don't really think.
Because they're so embarrassing. It is imprinted in my brain. I don't get embarrassed very
often.
often.
I have a good one after this.
Okay, love it. So I'll tell one, then you can tell another one, and I'll tell
yeah. Okay.
So 2nd grade, I had the biggest crush. Actually, so I was kind of a little sleut in 2nd grade. I had a crush on two boys. Grade? Well, okay, I had a crush on 2 boys at the same time. Whatever.
No, I was gonna say you've definitely been that for a long time.
Damn. So I had a crush on this kid Justin, who's our
Justin I was just talking about.
Who's our friend now.
Who's like my best friend.
And
how I met Catherine. That'll be a story someday we could talk about.
And I also had a crush on this kid Devin. And so
Devin.
Yeah. So my last name starts with D. Justin's. So okay, whatever. So essentially, in like our. She's going to get the pigeons. In our like class lineup, we had to line up like alphabetically. I was in between Justin and Devin. So it was like Justin, me, Devin. Because like the way our last names were. So like picture day, 2nd grade. We have to line up alphabetically. Like picture day at school, you know, like you go up to the little background. You're like, they take a picture, you move on. So Justin goes up. I really had to pee. I'm like standing there. I'm like, oh, I have to pee. But I was like next in line. So I was like, okay, like I'll just hold it and like go after, whatever. And so I get up. So like Justin has like just walked off and they're like, hey, next. And I'm like walking up there. I'm like, okay, like really have to pee, but like it's okay. So like pretty much my entire class can see me. And like Devin is like at the head of the line, like has a front row spot to like watching me get my picture taken. This is why you started dating Justin? No, I think I don't even know. Right. So I'm like, oh my god, really have to pee. So the guy's like, okay, like smile, like relax, like breathe out, like, and literally like as he snaps the picture, I pee my pants everywhere. All over the chair and shit? No, I was standing on a little like plastic thing. It was like, so this year it was like you stood on like a plastic mat and like you put your hands on like a little like pedestal thing. Don't you really sit? And then sometimes. Sometimes they're always like sit up. Yeah. They literally come over and they're like sit like this. Yeah. Put your head I was forward. Standing for this. So I peed all over the plastic mat. I peed all down my tights in front of my entire class. And I instantly just like turned and like walked off. And I just like walked up to like the nearest adult and I was like, may I please go to the bathroom? And like the woman like looked me up and down and was like, yes, sweetie, of course. And like I had to go to the nurse and I had to get clothes from the nurse and then my mom had lost and found clothes. My mom had to come to school and bring me clothes because luckily my mom lived like 3 minutes away from the school, so like because they like called her and they were like, hey, like Catherine like peed herself at picture day while they took the picture. Damn. Yeah, and that is imprinted in my brain that I peed my pants in front of my crush, in front of my 2 crushes. In my entire 2nd grade class. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. But no one fucking... I guarantee if you talk to someone, they'd probably laugh about it. But it's super funny now. Like, I'm not, like, embarrassed now, but, like, in the moment, like, no, that's mortifying. That's awkward. Like, I don't even think Justin remembers that. Like, I've talked... When Justin doesn't remember shit, but, like, I've talked to him Justin doesn't remember last night. He's like, what? Like... He goes... Yeah. Okay, tell me your other embarrassing story. Alright, so when I was in 7th grade, obviously I was in band... And I just joined jazz band. So 6th grade, for some reason, you couldn't do jazz band in 6th grade. Yeah, I was just saying in high school. Okay, which is the dumbest shit. You're too young. You could try out. If you're good, like, that's a good experience. I think jazz, if you play instruments, man, and your school is a jazz band, look into it. If you enjoy playing instruments, jazz is the fucking way to do it. There's improv and all that shit. You play much cooler songs than fucking symphonic band. You play a bunch of dumb shit, dude. A bunch of just, like, shit you don't fucking care about. But you did some cool shit. I like marching band, personally. Marching band, we played some cool shows. We did the Beatles. We did Billy Joel one year. I love her. But anyways, so we played You Got a Friend in Me. Okay? Really cool. Dope. I had a solo. I practiced it. I was really good at the solo. Bro, first fucking solo ever. And I fucking... say a fucking auditorium of maybe 150, 200 people, right? And it's not like a, like,
like light is shining on me, and I stand. It's not like I'm casually hiding with my other trumpet players, like do 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 do. It's like I stand up, and the light like turns even more on me. I played it. I definitely was not playing the right note.
Oh, no. Oh, baby.
It was shaking. It's fucking awkward as shit. Even worse than that, bro, as the years went on, we did jazz band. We just did improvised solos. I used to get stoned before the concerts, like 11th grade, right? Jazz concert, right? Get out there. I have 32 bars to play something. Bro, this was even before I knew music theory. I didn't know the keys and shit. I just like just weird shit. Oh my god, I want to like look back at my mom's recordings because she used to record them. There's definitely some fucking cringy ones, dude. Like genuinely, but also it's one of those things where I had the balls to actually solo.
Yeah.
And I had the balls to improvise. So it's like you live in your goddamn pointy elbows all of my knees. Like, holy shit. Talk about fucking just pile driver. She's just right up in there, just fucking. But, yeah, that shit was fucking embarrassing. But it's also one of those things, no one has the balls to come up to you and be like, yeah, your solo was really bad. Like, who the. Really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck afterwards?
I would have the balls. I'd be like, that sucks. Walk away.
But, yeah, that was
yeah, that's kind of rough. Okay, so.
And also. Wait, really quick, sorry. The improvising solos, when I fucked those up, I don't think people really cared about those because it's
you're
improvising.
So like,
you got a friend in me, you fucking know what that sounds like. Like, who the fuck has not seen Toy Story? I'm sorry, for some reason you're in this video. Hold up. Sorry burp so much, but I just I gotta let it out. You know, it's the ASMR for the folks at home. But if you fucking, that's a pretty popular song. Right? Like, it's not something where, like, oh, I play a wrong note and it sounds decent. Like, the rest of the band is playing shit that is... it's a written solo. Like, I'm supposed to be playing that with other notes and synchronizing and shit. So that one was definitely, like, I really fucking remember that one.
Like, you botched it.
When you said... Because you were, like, talking about your class, and you're like, I was in front of my whole class.
Yeah.
I was in front of, like, the band and shit. And it's like, hey.
And, like,
but also, I was the kid that was like,
yeah.
I'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
Dude, me and Dan used to fucking get all the solos because we were fucking, like, good. I did much better. Dude, I had a Yesterday solo in marching band. I fucking killed that shit, bro. It was just me. So we had a Beatles show, and then, like, it was marching band, so, like, we all march and shit. So the first song, I think it was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We hope that you enjoy the show. Hopefully we don't get copyright for that. I don't think me singing it can. And then it like switched over to it was Blackbird / Yesterday. I don't think I know Blackbird personally.
You don't know Blackbird? Oh my god.
But it did like the beginning of that.
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah, something whatever. And then like it would like go into a circle. Dude, I walked out in front of the football like stadium. Bro. It's MV, so there's like let's say 75 to 100 people there. But like, and then like I would literally go off on my own. Like the whole band comes over here, and I had a fucking solo for yesterday. I did it like probably 10, 15 times. That was cool because I was actually good at it, and also I liked the song a lot. But I had to memorize it. That wasn't fun, bro. Marching band was hard.
Oh, because you had to memorize music.
Oh, I'm sorry. Memorizing singing so fucking hard. Try and walk while playing a fucking instrument and then remember exactly what notes you're playing with 4 different songs.
Oh, I'd love to see you do a musical.
I would fucking love to do one. That sounds like baby shit. Sorry, I'm not saying... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not saying musicals are hard. I just mean realistically. Also, you practice that for fucking how long? Marching band shit. Like, literally, we did summer shit, and then after we did band camp, we started school, then within the first week or two of school... Actually, we had parades before school started. So we got a week.
I'm not saying that it wasn't hard, but like...
And what sucked about it also...
And also, like, chorus, you always have to memorize your stuff, even for concerts. Like...
I just feel like it's easier. A word, I can put something like...
Yeah.
Yesterday, I can remember that. Try remembering all the notes for it.
Yeah, no.
C, 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 D sharp,
No,
E,
yeah,
and
definitely, yeah.
And I'm in nodding key.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, you're not. But can I tell my other embarrassing story now?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
but that was good. See, we went on a little tangent. That's what.
So
that's
in
what
high
podcast
school,
about.
My theater department at my school did like we would go to okay, stop. You're distracting from my story.
We're so quiet on the mic. I hope we like sound good.
I'll be fine. We go to like festivals, so like essentially it was actually really, really cool. So like one high school would like offer to host it or whatever, and then like you like applied to get in or whatever. So it would be like I don't know, probably
I think
like
our school did something like a winter something festival, and you
yeah,
go to
so
like
it was like
a school,
yeah,
a bunch of
so
different
it was,
schools come
so
and play.
So the first one was like a 20. It was probably
Lakes region
15.
something.
It was called like the New Hampshire. So it started. So it was okay. If you just let me explain. So it started out as like first we went to regionals. So, or first we went to whatever. I don't know. Whatever. So like first there were like 15 schools, and then like it was like 10 schools moved on to the next round. And then and then eventually you got to go all the one. So one year we made it all the way to New England's, which is the highest you can go. So like we won states, went to New England. So it was like an overnight. We stayed in a hotel. We like it was like 2 days. You got to take classes.
I have another embarrassing
It was
story.
awesome. See, I know this is a good idea. Awesome. So this was at States, I believe. So at night after all like the shows, so you would perform like you got 40 minutes. You'd perform like a short play or whatever. So after everybody performed, we would have like a mixer. So like they on the stage, they would like play music, have like crazy lights. We would have like a dance party, and like you could just like hang out and like chill. Okay, we'll do it after. You could just like chill and like hang out. It was super cool because you got to know all these people from different schools. There's like
and they all like music
and it was theater, but yes, they all like So it was just super fun. We're all like jamming out to some early 2000s hits. Like we're all like nerdy, weird kids, whatever. So
they're all like, haha.
I was in like one of the classrooms or whatever, and somebody like spilled paint or something like all over the floor, and I was like, oh my god, like we need to get paper towels. So I like run this stage is a raised stage. So it's probably 4 or 5 feet off the ground. So I get the paper towels, and keep in mind on the stage at this time, there are like probably 100, 150 kids dancing and having like a dance party.
Still listening.
That's fine. So I get paper towels from the bathroom. I'm running back across the stage, and as I run out on the stage, someone's walking down the stage. And we collide, and I fall backwards, and I fall off the stage.
Jesus.
In front of all of these people. There are people sitting in the audience. There are people on the stage. I, like, fall instantly. I'm, like, surrounded by people. I, like, fall off 5 feet down on my back. And, like, instantly people are surrounding me. They're like, oh, my God, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, I gotta get these paper towels to that room. I'm like, move! Like, and, oh, my God, it fucking hurt. It was so embarrassing.
You're lucky you didn't get, like, a fucking...
I know, but like it was super embarrassing because I was in front of all these people. I fucking fell, and I'm like holding a roll of paper towels, and like as I'm falling back, I just see like the paper towels just like
and it's not
unfurling, and I'm like trying to grab them, and I'm like, no, I need to get these to the spilled paint, and I'm like, and I instantly just like pushed out of everyone's way, and I was like, I just need to get these paper towels to this other room, and I'm like running, and like people are like, is she okay?
Also, it's not like your local high school. It's like something where you guys are like honored to be there. And you're like,
yeah.
But shit happens.
Yes, that was kind of embarrassing. But it is what it is. What was your other embarrassing story?
In high school, I was on the golf team. Okay. It was dope, dude. It was lit. If any of you have never played golf before, I highly suggest it. It's something, when you play it, you realize, like, damn, in 20 years, this will be lit. Like, as a kid, it may not be the most fun thing.
Because you can't drink.
Well, yeah, I mean that. But it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, wasn't the best. So, all the other schools around us, like, Zach, my cousin, he had tryouts for his golf team, and then they had a JV team and a varsity team, okay?
Yeah, well, I mean, our school's also bigger.
Yeah. My school, we were able to do a golf team because we had enough kids. We just barely had 8 kids. You need 8 kids to play a match, right? So at Zach's school, if he tried out, had a really good game, maybe he got 6th place, and he was able to go to the match and play in 6th. Cool. Depending on how we shot the practice before the match, that's how we got placed. So some matches, I played 4th in a match against kids that are fucking Bishop Brady. This kid's over here fucking Callaway driver hitting 300 yards like it's nothing. I'm just barely pumping like maybe 175. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely
more of like a hobby sport at your school than like the golf team at like my school or like
whatever. And like we I think we never won any games, but like we did better than other schools, which honestly felt nice because like schools had to like try out for it. Anyway, so there was one match. Oh man, I just wasn't in it. I was not paying attention. I was doing really bad, and I was getting pissed off. I was in like 7th place. I don't even know. I don't know. So I fucking wasn't doing the hottest, but I was playing with a kid in like 7th. Bro, This kid hit a ball into the woods, like off rip, and then went to try and go for it and took like 17 swings at it. Technically, if you swing at a ball and you hit it the slightest bit in golf, that counts as a fucking hit. Easily racked up like a 20 on a fucking hole. And I was doing some shit like that, right? And I'm like, I'm not paying attention. I don't really care. It's fucking not that deep. Kids were watching us, counting everything. So we finished the hole. It's like, Jesus, like I'm just going to write an 8, like whatever. And people be like, no, that's a 12. In golf, par 4, you get a 12. You know how embarrassing that is?
Embarrassing.
You walk up at the end, your team's all like, oh, hey, how's everyone doing? What'd you guys shoot? Like, oh, so let's say par is 8 times 9 is like 50 something. Let's just say 56. I don't know the actual math on that. 8 times 9 is what?
72.
Thank you. That's par. Par is 72. So, well, actually, because there's some 3s and shit too. So let's just say 64 is par, okay? So, like, kids on my team, it's like, oh, I shot a 70. Oh, I shot a 75. And shit's like, oh, that's not bad. Some kid, I shot a 65, where it's usually 1 under par. It's like, that's really solid. I'd roll up and be like, I shot a 97. Or I was in triple digits. Like, it was fucking embarrassing. As the years went on, it did get better. But it's one of those things, our school, we didn't have practices. Our practice after school, our coach sometimes wasn't even there. We'd roll up, we just got to play for free. That's why I liked it, is we got to play 9 holes for free every day. Golf club was lit. I kind of miss it, dude. It was the only sport that was fun. Because other sports, like basketball,
yeah,
right?
like too intense.
Practice every day, practice every day, practice. You have a game, you might get 2 minutes of playing time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got free golf every day. And at the end of the day, it was I went there right after school, so I get there by 3.
And you still got to play in the match. It's like you got to play the whole course, even if like you were placed in like the 7th tier. So say we roll up
occasionally, some days we do like driving range shit just to practice some.
Look at this little face.
Oh, a little paw. But I just really liked it that I got free golf. Like it was fucking really cool. That's why I like band and golf. Like literally, I used to play lacrosse, man. Got to a point, kids were getting so douchey and just like fucking annoying, try hard, all that shit. Golf, obviously there's try hards in it still, but it's like 9 times out of 10 people are like, oh, like, I play for fun. Like, it's like chill.
I have another embarrassing story. This isn't even an embarrassing story about me. This is just like a funny story from high school. So in high school, my school did Phantom of the Opera.
I'm also really bad at saying stories. I don't know if you can tell. I'm like,
you are
all over the place.
Yeah. So in high school, we did Phantom of the Opera my freshman year. And that show's like kind of intense, and like it was intense. So in one part, I don't know if you guys know what a catwalk is, but essentially like a catwalk is like this like walkway that goes like over the top of the stage.
Yeah. I think of like arenas, like big old arenas. They have like the big catwalk.
But like on the stage, it's like there'll be a walkway that
catwalk
that like the lighting people and like grips usually use, like stagehands, whatever. So in one part, it was because obviously Phantom of the Opera takes place in a theater. A character gets hanged off of the catwalk. So since we actually had a catwalk, it was dope. So we're like, great, we can like actually do this. So we like created like a dummy that looked like the kid or whatever, and then like
that's fucked.
Yeah, and so like someone would be up there and they push it off and like it would hang there, and we'd be like, oh my god, bitch got hanged.
Is it hanged or hung?
Hanged. Yeah, our school went fucking hard. So we built this dummy, whatever. So obviously, like, so the kid, I don't even remember if like the kid was up there or whatever, and like he would drop to the floor and we'd push the dummy off or whatever the fuck. So it was wearing like the same clothes as him, like looked like him, and like we would do like weird shit with the lighting, so you like couldn't really tell it wasn't a real person. Like it looked dope. So I think it was like the last show or something. They throw the dummy off the catwalk.
It fucking fell.
Nope, it didn't fall. Its pants fell down. I don't know how this happened. I don't know if the belt wasn't tightened enough or whatever, but like it was essentially like a mannequin, but like a plushy mannequin.
Yeah.
So in like the weird lighting and stuff, like definitely like looked like a person. And like, it falls off,
and you can't.
And
it's not reaching for its pants.
Its pants just fall to its ankles and just sit there, and it's just dangling there with its pants down. And we're all like backstage, dying laughing because like we're just watching this like pantsless body just like hang up there, and the pants didn't fall off either. It just looked like it was.
Have you seen
what?
Have you seen Step Brothers? Right?
Yeah.
Brendan has a mangina.
Yeah.
They probably looked at it and saw like the thing, and they were like, "That kid has a mangina."
I mean, obviously, like everyone in the audience knew it wasn't a real person because, like, how would we do that? But like, it was so fucking funny. Like, I can't get over that happened. Like, I can see it clear in my mind, like, watching the pants just, like, come down, and we're all like, oh my god. Like, and also, it's also supposed to be, like, a super intense, sad, scary moment in the show where, like, this guy gets fucking hanged, and everyone's dying laughing because his pants fell down.
I feel like that's a weird one for, like, a high school show. We could at the very least wait till college. I'm surprised no one, like...
We did Rent. I don't know if you know what that show's about. It's like a modern opera about people living in New York in the 80s with AIDS. When we did Phantom of the Opera that same year, we did Amadeus, which is the story of Mozart and his friend Salieri, which is like a super intense, depressing show. We did Jekyll and Hyde. We did.
I don't know these, so I'm sorry.
You don't know Jekyll and Hyde? About like the guy that has like dual personalities, and he's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I know it's like one of the worst video games of all time. That's how I know.
It's also a terrible musical, so it's fine. Yeah.
I would love.
It's a really cool story, but it's a garbage musical. We did very intense musicals at my school. We were like going crazy, dude.
For my guys at home, do you feel the need to readjust? Like, because I feel like I'm sitting a lot, and I'm not trying to get over the top.
You can't.
My balls just feel like they're always being squished. I have to literally.
You also are just
I have to do the grab and just like pull them in and like tuck them. So, like, nice.
It's impossible for you to sit still.
Yeah.
Like, notice I've like moved my legs a little bit. I got pee once, and you're like.
I have something. This is why I want to get a psychiatric evaluation. I want to know what's wrong with me.
Let's get you a psychiatric evaluation.
How much does that cost? Isn't that like pricey?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Is it covered through Blue Cross? Because that's what my mom has.
I don't
Fucking a baby!
I don't know what it's covered through.
Bitch, do I look like I work for Blue Cross? Because I feel like that would just be like nice. I want to know if I have like schizophrenia or something because I feel like I do.
Evaluation. I definitely like did not type that right. Did you mean? Yeah.
This video is brought to you by DannyDuncan69.com, dude. Go check him out. Kid's got dope merch. My kid, I mean, the man himself.
Price.
If Danny Duncan watched this, I'd cry.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
I mean, he's got like 4 million something subs, so I don't know how much
time he spends on YouTube. A psychiatric diagnostic interview, it says, is usually about $134.
Does it say you can be covered through insurance or no?
Probably. I don't fucking know.
Who do you go to for that? I don't fuck with therapists.
It said that near me. I don't know. I know you don't, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
I don't like talking to someone about my problems.
Well, if you're going to get a psychiatric evaluation, you're going to have to talk to someone about your problems.
I just want to like break me down, like look at me and be like, what do you think about and shit. And it's like, dude. I'm just, you know when like Jimmy Neutron, when they zoom into his head and it's like all this shit just like going on in there and it's like, it like goes and it's like thinking about, you see like the what are they called? The like atoms and shit just like fucking spinning around and shit. It's like that's, my brain is constantly fucking, this is part of the reason I smoke. Because my brain is going 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's constantly just like, what about this like tiny cat's like, look at that feather. It's like, does a feather fall faster or a bowling ball? It's like technically... But
technically, the bowling ball does. It's not even technically. The bowling ball does.
Yeah, well, no, isn't it something about like 50 pounds of feathers versus a 50-pound bowling ball? They both fall the same.
Yes. But a single feather and a single bowling ball.
It was a dumb example. I was just saying it was something. Whatever. Okay, guys, it's 50% lighter.
My favorite is when you get people with like, which one's heavier, 50 pounds of feathers or 50 pounds of bowling balls? And people are like, oh my god, the bowling balls, like they're way heavier. And it's like, dude, it's 50 pounds of both, so they're gonna weigh the same amount.
I would like to test that. If you had a bag of 50 pounds of feathers, right, and you drop it, because how light that is, whether or not it's 50 pounds, like consistency.
So the thing is that like, when you
because
ask,
it's still the same weight,
it's
still the same amount of matter.
Exactly. So when you ask about quantity, 50 pounds of feathers is a lot more feathers than 50 pounds of bowling balls.
Yeah, you get one bowling ball. It's a 50
If you get 10-pound balls,
you get 5.
You got 5 balls.
Feathers like a
5 balls
0.0
compared to like a 50 pounds of feathers is gonna be like a sack of fucking feathers, like a huge,
like a Santa Claus fucking.
And like, so
how the fuck does Santa Claus fit in chimneys? Let's not get on that topic. It's real shit though. It's like that man is fat, dude. Dude, I don't want to get on that topic. Never mind. No. Sorry.
So, I don't know. I feel like the thing is, like,
It's on the catwalk.
On the catwalk.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for... Sorry.
Okay, baby. Calm it down.
You just said, when you were like, do you know what a catwalk is? That's instantly what I thought of.
Well, no, I was asking about, like, in terms of a theater. Because, like...
What else is a catwalk? When the cat walks.
Well, the catwalk is, like, in a modeling show. It's, like, the runway.
I thought it was called the runway.
It's also called the catwalk.
I always took catwalk as like, because I think of like, it makes sense now, like cats like to walk, like hop in some weird area
exactly.
and like
So
climb.
like the catwalk in like a theater is usually like a really thin, narrow little path that goes
like,
over the stage that people can like quickly
yeah,
pass
and
over.
like arenas
and,
though,
like,
they have like literally like 20 catwalks
yes,
on the top.
yes.
They're like going across. They have some that are
Yes.
going this across.
Across. Vehicle? How do you say it?
I say it at work all the time. You guys looking for a new vehicle?
A vehicle? You saying that new too? It's
on
gone.
the catwalk.
On the cat. What time are we at? We're at 51 minutes, so we got 9 minutes left.
We have to cut it exactly an hour, but we'll...
I know. But look at my little baby.
So I hope you folks enjoy us just kind of ranting some. I mean,
I know.
I actually kind of like this just kind of going in at raw. I think next time we should write down a couple ideas for when the time is like right now where we kind of just pause. But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, it's
But
kind of
overall,
just
the fact
like...
we made it 50 minutes without pausing, without
Yeah.
being like, huh, like, what are we going to talk about, is like pretty damn impressive.
Well, I just feel like...
But also, it's easy for us to talk to each other.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I literally give Bill Burr so much props for just...
I would not be able to do a podcast.
I don't know
by
the
myself.
fuck he does it by himself. That's why I'm saying Joe Rogan. I'm not shitting on him, but I feel like if David Blaine was sitting here right now, I would have a 4-hour-long podcast.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you...
But the other thing is Bill Burr does things like the questions, like asking the questions.
Yeah, advice.
And also, the other thing about being a celebrity is, like, people are interested about your life. So you can be like, oh, the other day when I was filming King of Staten Island, like, we did this, and this.
Correct.
And it's, like, people care, where it's, like...
And then he has ad reads and
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
And
where, like, so that takes up time. So, like, the other thing is, like, our lives, as interesting as they are like, we're not famous, so it's not like we can be like, oh, the other day when I was hanging out with Meryl Streep.
No, he does it all the
Bradley
time.
Cooper.
No, he literally
like,
will be like, yeah, someone you don't know, but like Paul Verzi talks about him all the time. He even talks about Joe Rogan some. He, do you want to hear some weird shit? I'm sorry, I don't want to copy Bill Burr, but he talked about this, and I feel like it's something weird. Joe Rogan posted on Instagram. Let's see if I can find it. They made 750 million flies, right? Mosquitoes. That are like...
they're going to be released in Florida?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard about this.
That's like...
The genetically modified...
Genetically modified.
Stupid.
What the fuck
it's
is
stupid.
that?
It's stupid. So
what is it supposed to do? He was
so
talking
I think
about it.
what it is it's supposed to... So the problem with genetically modified things is that, like, there's going to be nothing to hunt them, so they're going to become invasive, and then they're going to have to fucking get rid of them. But... like, the thing about genetically modified stuff is what they're trying to do is they're trying to limit mosquitoes that can transmit diseases. So
okay,
like
that's
these
what I
ones don't
figured.
transmit diseases, which is a great idea in theory. But the problem is that, like, the food chain has naturally been created, and, like, we can't really fuck with it because, like, it's like...
And yeah, what if a frog eats that and has, like...
Yeah, and also we don't know what it's going to do to the environment. We don't know what it's going to do to other animals. And also we don't even know if there's going to be a predator for it. Like, it could be that nothing is willing to eat that.
That'd
like
be
frogs,
scary, dude.
And then it just becomes an
And
invasive
then they manipulate,
species.
too?
Manipulate?
I mean,
Mutate?
No, reproduce.
Yes.
Multiply is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said manipulate, but...
Exactly. So... that's what's scary, is that it could very quickly become...
It's something to do with not having as much bug spray and shit, right? Because that's bad for, like, the ozone and shit.
Yeah, and, like, what's frustrating is...
The concept's good.
It's a great idea in theory.
You know what Bill said? Why
What?
the fuck can't we vote on this? Why isn't this something that we had a say on?
Yes, I agree.
It's weird. There's so many things with, like, laws. With the way that we live now in such an internet era, it would be so cool if a law, like, something to be passed, they sent an email to everyone, and it was a yes or no question. You literally click it. You know on Twitter when you do a poll?
Yeah.
Like, I know that's weird, and I know not everyone has email, but I would say at least 85
I would say
to 90%.
more people have email than are registered to vote.
Yeah, and then, felons gotta vote. That fucks me up. I don't give a shit. Listen,
I think everybody should have the right
even
to
if
vote.
you're a fucking rapist and shit, not saying I agree with that, you have a right to go out and give your 2 cents. Not saying you should sit here and be like, pedophilia is cool. Like, no. but you still have a right to technically
But also,
vote.
if you have shitty, immoral views at life, it's not going to win the vote.
Yeah,
so, like,
correct. No, 100%.
I'm not worried about the pedophiles voting, like, yes, children should be able to come to my house, like, because they're not going to
And also,
win.
that's
but
something...
also, they do deserve to give their 2 cents.
And also, like, that
human.
law, that's never going to get past your fucking house. You can get 15,000 people to sign off on pedophilia, right? As soon as that gets handed to a court, they're going to look at you and be like, are you on fucking crack?
Yeah, like,
the
that's
same sense
not-
as
yeah.
Eric Andre. I got my medicinal meth card. So
Yeah.
like, joking. It's like, as much as he could joke about that, people could literally go and try and sign a petition. It's like, what are the benefits to this?
The benefits are I love you.
All right, let's get our medicinal meth cards. It sounds lit. Our neighbor has one.
Shh, babe.
Our neighbor sells methamphetamines, guys.
She sells fentanyl.
Well, we don't actually know. It's
I don't
either
know.
meth or fentanyl.
It's all speculation.
It's weird. She has
I don't know.
police records and
Whatever.
shit.
I already have to pee again. Is that bad?
That's fine.
Can
go
you
pee.
entertain the crowd
Yeah.
for a minute?
So, folks, like I said, I hope you are enjoying this. At the end of the day, our goal with this is we're gonna try and upgrade it more. We're gonna try and work on ideas. We just wanted to test. We wanted to see. I feel like you feel the same way. I'm enjoying this. This is cool.
I love this.
It's a different vibe from streaming where we could just.
it's a chance for me to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. And we can just kind of sit down and talk about shit. Streaming, like I said, like streaming in a way, I've said this for a while. It's basically a podcast where we play video games. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm on the final round of Fall Guys, sorry chat, you can even look at me and be like, oh, Shortcake just asked what time you going live. Hang on. There's a lot of hang on. Oh, I'll read that in a second. Blah, blah, blah. I like that.
I ain't talking.
Yeah, and also I like that, like, we can just talk right now and it's not like someone comments like, oh, Ben's hair looks like shit. Like, whatever.
Your hairline.
Like, I'll read that in the YouTube comments maybe, and it's like, oh, I'll look back on that and think like, damn, I need to fucking fix my goddamn 5 head.
I need to cut your hair, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
But,
also, I like that we're like cozy on the couch. It's like we're
I
having
like
a little,
this setup
we're having
right
like
here.
a little sleepover with everybody. It's like girl talk.
It's like girl talk.
Oh my god, listen, kids. I just gotta say, I'm just really excited to go to the lake.
Thought that was gonna get somewhere else.
No, that was not going anywhere else than that. Oh shit. Also, I love that our baby's here with us.
Yeah.
It's like a little like family picturesque moment.
Yeah,
Just sitting on
exactly.
our couch. Welcome to our living room, by the way, because guaranteed none of you have ever fucking seen our living room before. So like,
Yeah, actually, it's a fair point.
Welcome to
I
our
think
living room.
What I'm gonna do for the thumbnail for this is literally just take a screenshot from this. I'll put a Ben and
well, maybe
Kath.
at the end we should like be like,
Yeah, I'll put a Ben and Kath logo maybe right here, and then I was gonna put down here number 1. And maybe on the top
like-
BKTV Podcast.
oh, I understand, because it's like
Oh.
episode 1. I thought you were being like, because we're number 1.
Yeah, literally.
Check it,
every
bitch.
episode will just have a number 1 in the title. No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was thinking if I should do like number 001, but I kind of just want to do number 1, number 2, and then if we have episode 100.
Episode
can-
3000.
But see, the thing is, like, when we do episode 5, that's when we'll have a guest on. That'll be our special
Yeah.
episode 5. Like, cool. Episode 25, like weird thing. Episode 100, we'll have to make sure we do something cool. Maybe we'll get some nice drinks
Yeah.
and shit. Also, this we can make more something where like we could do a fucking mukbang if we wanted to. Not saying we're going to, but like we can get some food
Yeah.
and like chill and like eat some pizza and like chill
us
and talk on.
mukbanging, we would literally take 3 bites
don't
and be
think-
like,
I-
I'm
also,
full. No, I'm just saying,
mukbangs
like,
are corny.
can we just talk about how like
Yeah, we
us
don't
with the
eat.
mukbang, like we don't fucking eat food. So
I
like,
want to do a just chatting stream soon.
okay, well we can, but like, I just want to talk about mukbangs for a second. First of all, I'm sorry. Who the hell invented mukbangs?
Nikocado avocado. I don't know.
Like, who invented, like, what if we sat around and ate food and filmed the YouTube video?
I think
and
it was
just talked?
TikTok.
No, it wasn't. This was long before. Mukbangs have been around for, like, years.
Oh, okay. Because I remember I kept seeing a lot of TikToks of people doing like a 20-second thing, but of like a fuck ton of food, and it's like a compilation of them eating it really in like
Yeah.
weird foods.
No, but do you know what a mukbang is?
Did you buy a fuck ton of food and just eat it all? Like you go to Chipotle
Yeah,
and order
but
every
no, but
item.
like, so on YouTube, it's like a mukbang is like, I'm gonna order a shit ton of Chipotle, and then you're gonna sit here and you're gonna watch me eat it, and I'm gonna talk. It's essentially a podcast, but you're eating a shit ton of food.
Yeah, and it's like
So-
ASMR where they're like,
Yeah, but like, so like a lot of YouTubers that I watch have done mukbangs, but the thing is, it's been around for like at least 3 or 4 years. Like mukbanging has been a
Really?
thing. Yeah.
I don't know. That's definitely popped off in the past too. But it's
And
kind of
also,
like
I
streaming.
think we watch very different YouTubers.
Yeah, 100%.
We're like,
I watch people that talk about people who mukbang.
yeah,
And, like, shit on
well, I
them.
don't actually like watch mukbangs,
I know,
but like,
There's
I mean,
only one
yeah.
channel I know. There's a porn star that was named Lana Rhodes, who's dating this guy who's friends with Logan Paul. And I don't watch Logan Paul's videos, but for some reason he kept getting suggested to me, so like I watched some of his videos.
You watched Logan Paul's videos?
No, this guy named Mike who's like with
okay.
him, but he's like super clickbaity and like in the beginning like always is like really showing off this girl and like her OnlyFans, but she doesn't do porn anymore. I don't know, whatever. I'm not hating. Like props to him for being like, yeah, I watched her fucking take like 4 dicks in the butt and I'm still like cool with that. Like I feel like that's like a weird, but like
you would not be with me.
I just feel like that like he literally tells it people like fans will message me like I just jerked off to your fucking girl and shit like and that like they can. It's like not like I went on your Instagram and like I literally watched a porn video, but also like that girl's got like dough, like fucking dough. Actually, porn doesn't pay as much as people think it
No,
is.
it doesn't.
I watched something about someone said
I
they got
watched
like
a documentary about it on Netflix.
someone said they got 50 to 100K for like a gangbang, like 7 guys just fucking them for like 2 hours. It's like, or not even 100K. It's probably like 50. Where it's like
I wouldn't do that shit for anything less than 75.
A gangbang?
No, anything less than 150. Sorry, I take it back.
You realize a gangbang's like 7 people
I know,
like
but
gag
like,
on shit and they're double penetrating you and shit like in your
But also
butt
you gotta
and shit.
think for one video making 100K is pretty fucking decent. Where like,
yeah, it's just one of those. It's kind of like porn. I weirdly relate to UFC. You can only do it for 2 to 3 years and have a successful career. When you start doing, the more porn you do, the more likely you're not going to get beat, but people are going to get sick of watching you get fucked by 7. UFC,
your body starts to fall apart. It's like,
I think about anal shit, where it's like you have multiple people just pounding you. I'm sorry, it's got like really graphic now. But like, that's not good for your like butt. And like, how do you poop it? Like, I don't know. But UFC is a big one where it's like, you really can only do X amount of fights.
Sports in general, it's like
basketball and baseball are a little more like low key.
But you also
football even.
But you have a really short lifespan, because of your age, because like no football team is gonna want anyone over the fucking age of 35. No sports team is gonna want anyone over the age of 35.
How old's Tom Brady?
And like,
that's a weird thing.
Unless you've been in it for a while,
and you were successful with X amount of rings.
Exactly.
And shit.
But also, like, your body gets.
He's 43 years old.
Yeah.
And he just got signed on another team. That's the only reason I asked.
Yeah.
I think let's say over the age of 45.
Well, no, but also what I'm saying is like.
But you can't go into it new.
You can't go into it new.
No, you have to have a career.
And also,
already.
like, and also,
acting.
And you also have to be and you also have to be successful because, like, even if you entered football right now, somehow got in the NFL, I don't know how you would, but whatever. Like, and you.
Being a water boy.
And you weren't Tom Brady, they're gonna boot you at 30. Like, you're done. Yeah. Like, because also the second you have an injury, it's like
actors,
this is now...
though, Leonardo DiCaprio, he did the Titanic, and now he's
been
how many fucking other movies?
Danny
DeVito.
So the thing about acting is like, general rule of thumb is like, they prefer younger people or whatever. But the thing about acting is like, it's not.
It's a role for an old person.
Exactly, and it's not taking as much of a toll on your body as sports is.
Well, some acting.
So like
Heath Ledger. Think about that. To get ready for the Joker.
Well, because he's a method actor. If you're a method actor, you're gonna fuck yourself. You're gonna fuck yourself up. They don't require you to do that.
It's just that's like insane.
But
like,
also,
you know that man stayed in like a hotel for like 6 months?
Yes, but also Heath Ledger had some serious mental problems.
Yeah.
Where
he
like
played the Joker so fucking well. I want to watch him. I've never seen him in another movie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you've never seen him be the Joker, and I was like, "Are you?" Okay.
No, I've never. It's you realize he's in the Dark Knight, right? He's not the Joker. The Joker movie, some guy. I don't know who that is.
What I said was you've never seen him be the Joker.
Oh, okay.
I know he's in the Dark Knight. I'm not retarded. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm
not gonna lie to you guys. I'm sorry. We're not PC. It's not we. If you have mental problems, if you're gay or something, if you're trans, we don't give a fuck. But we're raw. Part of it. Also, we're gonna have to make sure on our YouTube channel we put 18+.
Oh yeah.
Maybe at the beginning we'll say make sure you're fucking 18+.
My thing is that like. Acting is definitely, especially movie and TV acting, does not take as much of a toll on your body. Musical acting, like Broadway and shit, takes not as much of a toll as sports, like professional sports teams.
Also, you do it how many times a week? Bro?
Exactly. So you're literally, first of all, you have to take intense dance practices. You're intensively doing all this dance
live.
shit. And then plus they do 8 shows a week.
Yeah, fuck that. Think about a show. You do takes. You fuck up. Weird example. Kenny, remember that time you showed us with Michael Jackson? We recorded that one line like 93 times or whatever. If he fucks up the line, he can do it again. Versus when he performs it, when he's at a show, when he's doing the Super Bowl halftime show, you don't get a second chance at that. When you do the national anthem and you fucking slip on the...
Because I just got up last.
Yeah, I wasn't in the middle of talking or anything, but...
Oh, that's fine. So, I don't know, but I want to talk. So, like, I don't know. I feel like sports stuff is just, like, that shit... Similar to porn, I guess, is really where we're wrapping this back up to. But like,
no, but things are similar though. When you think
no, they are, because like the intensive shit on your body is like crazy. Like,
and also it's weird. Where like doing something like porn's a weird one where it's like you don't work 40 hours a week doing porn.
No, it's
you do a couple shoots for a week and then you take a couple weeks off and then you do a couple shoots and then. But also you have to realize a porn video that's 15 minutes, let's say even 40 minutes long. They shot that shit for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's
but
like a full on
like when you're walking down the street and you get recognized because you're on a sports team or you're in a movie or some shit. It's like, yeah, like I'm feeling good. You walk down the street and they're like, hey, aren't you in that like stepmom fucks brother?
No, aren't you in that
like
bang bust video where you like pick someone up off the side of the road and just fuck them?
Yeah,
like,
and it's like, yeah, that's me. Like,
weren't you in that double anal gangbang?
Like, isn't that embarrassing?
Well, I guess it's one of those things where it's like you know your self-worth and someone spent the time to click on that video and like think about the concept of this, right? When someone watches a movie, they get a lot of enjoyment and fulfillment out of being like, damn, Leonardo DiCaprio played whatever his face is on Wolf of Wall Street. So have you not seen Wolf of Wall Street, right?
I've seen parts of it.
We really should watch that. I'd be down to watch that tonight. That's a fucking good movie.
It's like a long movie though.
I know, but you'll like that. It's a fucked movie. It's a lot like Blow.
Oh, I love Blow.
It's very. It reminds me of
would
that.
recommend Blow. It's
yeah, with Johnny Depp. It reminds me of that, where it's that like, oh my god, like this movie's sick, and it's just like, oh, okay, not like it's not good, but it's like, oh, okay, like shit is fucked.
I definitely like watched it, and I think I watched it like a sleepover or something. And
probably when you were drinking and chilling with people.
No,
or
it was like it was in like high school or something, and I think I just fell asleep.
Dude, check this out, guys. You want to see us flex for a second?
No, baby, don't do this. That's not a thing in other places. No. I
was gonna show the Danny Duncan thing with our address.
We live at beep beep beep.
I want to learn how to blur stuff out on Premiere.
Okay.
I think it's not hard, but like make it so Velma's blurred out the entire time in the background.
I want to learn how much she loves me. Oh wait, she loves me a lot.
I can't wait to get a camera someday, man.
I can't wait for you to shut the fuck up. And on that note, we're going to wrap things up.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to plug... we stream on Twitch. We'll have the fucking link down below, right? If you're most likely here from our Twitch, for some reason you came here from YouTube, we stream a bunch of video games and shit. Yeah, what's up? Boom.
Boom. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed this. We'll be back next week talking about some more shit.
Yeah, and also I think next week we'll be a little more prepared. We'll write a little more topics and shit. Not saying we weren't prepared, but I just mean like... Yeah, I feel like we did decent for just like kind of chilling and shit. At the end of the day, like I said, our podcast is kind of just something where we just chill.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk for an hour or so. Yeah. Like, and just talk about shit.
But right now we're gonna just do some yoga.
No, we're gonna finish applying for my job, but.
And then we're gonna do some
yoga. But
love
peace out, everyone. Much love. If for some reason you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, we're gonna try and work on making videos. Need some ideas for YouTube videos. If you guys are here and you like something like this, tell us some shit in the comments that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you give us a freaking thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and all that, man. I'm just sorry.
All right, we'll see you all next week.
Peace out.
See you on the stream.
We love you all. Yep,
Bye,
make sure you come and say hi on the stream.
bitches.